So after 40 years of interviewing self-made millionaires and billionaires all around the world, here's my best financial advice for 2024. Number one, don't take financial advice from anyone. Okay, I don't care if they're a certified financial planner or they have a master's degree in finance or a doctorate in the psychology of money. Okay, do your homework. Any billion-dollar investor will tell you this, okay, or a serious million-dollar investor will tell you this. Do your homework. You know why you can't take financial advice from anyone? It's not that people don't understand the mechanics of money. That's typically what well-educated people, when they say, well, I have a CFP, a Certified Financial Planning designation, or I have a master's degree in finance. They understand the mechanics. They understand the structure of money. Investing is a completely different thing. Here's why. No one has a crystal ball. No one knows what the markets are going to do. Don't take financial advice from them. Don't take it from me. Don't take it from Warren Buffett. Take it from yourself, from doing your own homework. All right, that's number one. Number two, study money. I don't care if you hate it. Even if you spend 10 minutes a day studying money, something about the markets, something about how money works, something about compound interest, anything around finance, it'll add up. Even if you spend 10 minutes a day doing it, it will add up in time. If you don't understand how money works after a certain point, you're going to do what 95% of Americans do, which is go to work every day from 9 to 5, work their butts off, make very little money, come out with a meager 401k that they're going to lose half of when they get taxed. They don't know it usually, but they've got half of what they actually think they have. They're going to work until they die. They're going to be driving Uber when they're 85 years old. I'm not criticizing these people. I feel sorry for them because it's what we were all taught. And it's not their fault. And when I say it's a fool's game, I don't mean they're fools. These are nice people. They're smart people. They've just never studied money. So as a result, they're working for someone who has. Study money, even if it's a little bit each day. Okay, just learn. It adds up. Believe me. This is not rocket science. Okay, then you take your best guess in terms of your investments. Here's number three. Please, please, please be conservative with your money. Really conservative. Don't go out and buy a bunch of stupid stuff. Look, I've done it. Other people have done it. If you ever had $10 in your pocket or more than that, you've bought something you shouldn't have bought. It's an easy mistake to make. And if you've done it, forgive yourself, but be conservative. Please be conservative. Now, I say this on television all the time. I've been saying it for almost 20 years on TV, and people say to me, they'll go, "Oh, it's easy for you to say, Seabolt. You live in a mansion in Atlanta, the Boat Island mansion." And let me clarify that, okay? For one, I just sold it, okay? But number two, I'd never bought the mansion to live in. I bought it as a commercial investment, and I sold it for 4 times what I paid for it. Now that was, okay, now that I just bragged about that, let me say this. Don't be impressed with that. Why did I sell for 4 times as much? Because the market was right and the buyer was there. That's it. It could have easily been the wrong market or no buyer or the wrong buyer. Okay, I've lost plenty of money on properties too. See, that's why you can't just listen to when people say things. I just spit that out because I'm just used to saying it to people. But you got to be really careful. Don't listen to anyone about money, okay? But I bought that as an investment, not to live in, okay? Because it would just, the expenses in a place like that are enormous, okay? But it was all a write-off, and luckily it went up in value, and it was a good investment. But be conservative is the bottom line. After 40 years, honestly, of interviewing these people all over the world, these are the best 3 pieces of advice I've ever gotten. And let me close with this. Be very careful, please be careful about watching these people online, standing next to their Rolls Royce and they're on their jet and all this stuff. Most of these people I've never even heard of, and I've interviewed more self-made billionaires and millionaires in this country than anyone. According to the Wall Street Journal, I've interviewed more than anyone else. If I don't know who they are, typically, except on social media, they're probably not that rich. See, let me tell you the secret behind when people go out and buy jets and all this nonsense, right? They're trying to impress people, okay? A lot of times they're trying to impress people to invest in their deal. And there's a bunch of them out there right now. Here's what people don't know. They're in more debt than their liabilities exceed their assets, okay? In other words, they have more debt than they do money. And so, but they'll say, well, I own 18,000 apartments. Yeah, what you don't know is they owe for 19,000 apartments, okay? I'm not saying that they're all phonies, but a lot of them are. Buyer beware, be very careful. Who you're listening to, be conservative, do your homework, and don't believe everything you see on social media about money. If you'll do this, you'll take control of your life and you'll own your life. If you don't, you're gonna be subservient to someone who understands money and work for them, your entire existence, maybe until you die. It's not necessary. Take these 3 steps and make it happen. You can do it. I promise you.